Hey everyone, welcome, and it's me again. Doing that little 6-month exercise I've been doing. It's like, where is my... Wow, my cat is being annoying. Where is my collecting focus going? And I think this is a fun exercise because it's, you can get to understanding, where, tastes change. And it's fun to kind of see where they change and how they change in just a short amount of time. So, I got these lined up like they were in the last video. Let's run it down. Action Force, Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Masterverse, Wrestling, Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, G.I. Joe Classified. And that's where I was approximately 6 months ago. In June. I actually went back to the video, and that's the way they were positioned. So, in this, I get a figure that can barely reach easily, and just let that represent the line. And then I move them around to see where my priorities are. So, in saying that, again, a lot of things have changed in the past few months. A lot of things change pretty easily. It happens a lot. So, yeah, and I didn't use a backdrop this time because, honestly, the line's getting a little too long. It was kind of crowded on the last one, and that set is hard to light because there's a side that's supposed to fold in, and all the others are too small. So, I just decided no backdrop this time. Okay, so, what, and again, I can explain, Master Universe I got into pretty heavy, wrestling, I always have is somewhere in the middle. Marvel Legends, I kind of got a little heavier into that because of the Avengers 60th anniversary, 50th, or 60th, woo! Avengers 60th anniversary, etc. Classified, the QC issues were turning me off towards it. So, that's a rough rundown of what was going on last time. So, what's going on this time? What's changing? What's going to be different? What's moving? So, to begin with, the easiest one, this is just off the board. Why? R2 finished up my OT, the only one I plan to buy yet. After that is Alec Guinness Kenobi, and I don't see a reason to buy any others. I won't say never, ever, ever. I mean, the way Ross and Ollie's have been pumping these things out, yeah, okay, maybe. Depends. But I will say, nothing's gonna grab me back now. Vintage is still there, and I really should have grabbed something down for that. Oops. Dummy me. Vintage is still there, but it's very focused. Characters I don't have, etc. So that's pretty simple and cut and dry. No need to harp over it for too long, but it's an important distinction to note that something is moving out. Okay. This gets tough because... Okay, so this right here... I'll just turn this over here. This is shifting because I'm going to be very honest about it. Masterverse, while cool, it's kind of run its course with me very quickly. It's really odd. I didn't expect that, but I think I'm just going to buy Man at Arms, and that's it. The Ram Man, I don't know if anybody who collects Masterverse saw this, but the Ram Man who came in the Masterverse line, they had this rubber over his legs, and that rubber was coming apart easily. Very easily. It's kind of a nightmare. So that caused me to pause a bit and look at that and go, I don't know. So I'm kind of getting out of Masterverse. I am, however, still into I'm going to be into Origins with the Filmation line. That's probably all I'm going to buy, and I'm really only committed to the first wave of it, and I may not buy past that. It just looks cool. I just think it looks pretty awesome. I have bought some Origins that I don't think they'll do in the Filmation line, because they were so damn cheap, for one thing. So, there's that, too. But, yeah, He-Man, I mean, He-Man has almost run its course with me. I don't know, but I don't think I'm going to concentrate too much on He-Man anymore after the next year. Maybe not. I mean, you never know. There might be something come out that I really like. You never say never. I gotta say that. Legends and Classified, honestly, you want the honest truth, these two are about tied. Sorry about that. Okay, these two are about tied. I mean, there's a couple of characters in each I still want, but I'm out the door with both of them. And, you know, they just had the Marvel Legends live stream thing. I watched that, and they're like 4 figures max I'm interested in. They're going to have a hard time keeping me. I mean, and, you know, again, it's the thing of, you know, who else is there left to do? That's it. And the same with Classified. The number of characters you can do that keeps my interest is dropping. And if you do a crappy job on one, I'm not even going near it. I don't care. I won't go near it. Because, to me, I'm not going to spend my money on crap in the hopes you're going to fix it later. I mean, that's a stupid thing to do. The Hasbro's moving way down the pike. I won't eliminate them yet. But I won't eliminate Marvel Legends or Classified yet. Because, like I said, there are characters I still want in that line. You know, special army builders that were my fave. You know, that kind of thing. So, again, I won't say no to them. But I also need to put something in a special category. Now, this is a tough one because I have a figure to represent it, and I got to explain it because it's not cut and dry. You know, this is not like from the specific line. I get so confused. This is a character, you know, from a company that I recently bought, but I really like this figure and I really like this company. So, and I'm keeping an eye on them because I think they're gonna put out some stuff in the next year that's gonna probably wow everybody, and they are wowing some people with some of their products. But, and it's, where do I put them, though? That's a good question, because I can't put them up top, because I'm not going to buy everything they do. I can't put them in the bottom, because I am buying stuff from them. So, I'm going to put them in the middle. And you see, this is obviously Jada Toys. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Now you know how he scales. Anyway. But, and I would actually throw NECA in this pile too, because it's like, yeah, I buy a few things, but I don't buy everything. And I'm not about to buy everything. It's like very pick and choose. But when there's something I want, by God, I really want it. And, you know, so that's a tough one. And I mean, you can make the argument too that I should move Marvel up some, because if I count Marvel Select with Marvel, since I do buy those and put them in with my Legends for the larger characters, like a lot of people do, it's, you know, it does move them up, because when I see something from Marvel Select that I like, boom, it's mine. And, you know, that's, you know, I'm grabbing it as quick as I can, if I can. You know, Red Hulk, never saw it. You know, it never even hit my radar, but you get what I'm saying. So, excuse me. Anyway, it makes it look like wrestling's that much higher on the list, but it's kind of not. Is that, I'm very much cherry picking. I'm cherry picking everything. That's what I do. There's no way anybody could afford to buy all these lines. No one. And no one should try to afford that. That's ridiculous. But I guess this is like kind of a catch-all category for those one-offs, or the skeletons from Boss Fight, and the Red Sonja from, is it Boss Fight or forget it. Yeah, I think it's Boss Fight. I'm starting to not think I will get into Monster Force as much. I'm looking to grab a couple of figures and I'll see how they look. I was really thinking I would. I know I'm getting some Savage Crucible. That should be interesting. And I don't know where they're going to fit in this, because I got to see them. The samples I've seen look fantastic. But, you're not going to know till you get the figures in hand. I mean, they could all break. You never know. But, like I said, they look great. Another thing I'm doing is I'm kind of refocusing my efforts towards the old lines. I've shown this a couple of places, but, I never had the Heat Viper. And I had sold off my Blowtorch, so that was not a bad idea to grab him. And I just picked those up, and I had a reasonable deal on them, and I just said, yeah, I'll buy that. And so then I did, and I was very happy. I'm very happy with the purchase, so I look for that review soon. But I'm kind of focusing back that way, filling in the gaps on some of my anniversary stuff. I've already filled in the gaps on my Marvel Universe collection. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm going now. I'm also going to fill in some gaps in the Marvel Legends collection from the past that are, they're still reasonably priced. There's a couple of those I still need to do. I've been so focused on that Marvel Legends collection, trying to get it reviewed, that I don't even think about, gee, should I buy some more? Maybe I should. But for the most part, my collecting, I will say this. I know I'm not buying too many of the armor builders from Animal Wars of the Kingdom or from Action Force. Steel Brigades, I'll buy a couple. But I'm not building the blanks. I got a couple of the Deltas and the Spec Ops, and, they're nice figures. I like them. But, I'm not going to dive down that rabbit hole. I just decided it's just, I don't hate them. I actually like them. But I don't need 100 of them. I don't need more than 2 of each. And it's like, that's what I got, and that's what I'm done with. I got 2 of the males, 2 of the females. So there we are with that. Riot Troopers, debated that one, maybe. I won't say no. But at the same time, there's other things from Battleverse I kind of want. So, that's kind of why I'm looking at it. There's other things from other companies I want, too. So it's like, okay, do I focus here, focus there? With Action Force, it's mostly the named characters. I am going to get a couple of those variants of the Steel Brigade. I will probably get some of the Winter Troopers. And maybe the Desert Troopers. And then that'll be done, with the army building aspect. Except for the bad guys. The bad guys, I'll pick up several. But the good guys, I'll be done. Beyond that, again, Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, I've gotten one. I'm going to get another one of the army builders for Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, and then, I'm just going to throw together some armor on them when the armor sets are out, and then boom. Okay, finished with that. And that'll be fine. I'll enjoy myself, Wrestling, still focusing on specific superstars. Terry here. I don't buy too many of the rehashes. Debated that Ultimate Warrior when they re-released it, but I don't know if I will or not. And I keep going back and forth on that one. And, I just got Kurt Hennig. It's going to depend on who they released, on who I buy. I ain't doing Power Town again, I'll say that. No. I know I heard they're doing a new wave, and I'm like, nah. Nah. That was way too much money for not I mean, they weren't bad, but they were overpriced drastically. Jada, again, Jada, I'm just very interested in what they're doing. I love seeing what they're doing and love seeing how they're doing it. Boom, that simple. Masters, Filmation, and then it might be done. They might be off the board after that. We'll see. Marvel and Classified. I am 100% committed to Quick Kick, Alpine, and Bazooka. I have Bazooka, obviously. So, Alpine, we saw Quick Kick, now we need Alpine. And the original Dreadnoks, and I mean Buzzer, Ripper, and Torch, and the brother and sisters, Rana and Xandar. I've got Zartan. I've got Zorana. So I'll get Xandar. But man, a lot of the stuff they're talking about, Starduster and all that, I'm like, have at it, guys. I don't want it. Marvel Legends, it's like, a good Silver Surfer, brown suited Wolverine. Can't believe that didn't get released on the 50th. The things in those lines, yeah, I would go after things in those lines, in that line. But again, the list is getting so low. Now they got Nightcrawler. Great, I'll have that off the list. What are you gonna do now? You kind of get where I'm going with this. It's like, yeah, if you are selective, and I am, you're gonna run out of heroes. So then what are you gonna try to get his attention? You haven't got many tricks to go. So that's running it down now, as of right now, how my focus and my collection is going. When Wave 5 of Action Force hits, I know I'm going to get all the named characters for sure. That's 100% certainty. When Animal Warriors of the Kingdom hits, Wave 3 is going to be an army builder wave. I might not dive into that too much. But Wave 4, I see a bunch of stuff I want. So that's how that will be. Wrestling, I know Hall and Nash are coming down the line. Boom. That's a good example of something I will definitely buy. Jada, it's hard to tell. I know Chester Cheetah is coming. That looks like a cool figure. Yes, I am. I am buying the food mascots for the most part. I've got all the cereals. Now I got Chester Cheetah. Ooh, that's just fun, man. I mean, what do you have to? I mean, I can't really say more because it's like we don't know what's happening. But as it happens, the light becomes more clear. Is that I'm shifting heavily into these indie lines and kind of leaving these mainstays. These mainstays are nice and there's some nostalgia to them, but you can't nostalgia me forever. And that's the thing. Nostalgia's a glider. You know the rest of the quote. Okay, that wraps it up for this edition of Where is My Collecting Focus? Now you know. Alright. Let me know where yours is going. I mean, I'm having fun doing this every 6 months because it's really like, yeah, that is how it's going. It's like, yeah, okay. And, some people are like, what the hell are you doing? And some people are like, oh, I get what you're saying. Alright. I want to say don't forget to like and subscribe like every damn YouTuber does. And I'm realizing how stupid that is. If you are, you are. You're not, you're not. And you've already made up your mind. But I need a tagline. Have a good one.